How will a Christian woman know when God's revealing her future husband to her? There's going to be external signs like being equally yoked and bearing fruit together. However, along with the external signs that all the other people are going to be able to observe as well, that woman will also have inner feelings that only she will be aware of when God is revealing the man he has for her. So here are 5 things a Christian woman should feel when God is telling her, that's the man I have for you. Number 1, a woman will feel honored and respected by the man God has for her. If you're a godly woman, this godly man is going to see the value that you bring to his life. Now, of course, it's going to take time for him to see. He's not just going to meet you day one and instantly see all of your character and qualities. But as you two get to know each other and go through the process of dating and building a relationship, he's going to see all that value that you bring to him. So of the Proverbs 31 woman, verse 31 states, "Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate." Number 2, a woman should feel safe and protected by the man God has for her. One of the primary roles of a godly husband is to be the protector. Now, that could mean physical protection when that's required, but more than that, on a daily basis, he's going to have a watchful eye that's looking out for the health of his wife and his kids. And that could be spiritually speaking, physically speaking, whatever it takes to do what's best for his family. That's what he's going to be doing. 1 Peter 3:7 says, "Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered." So a lot of women get offended by this verse because of that phrase, the weaker vessel. But notice this is not a diss. It's actually said for the woman's benefit, because now the husband is supposed to honor her by protecting her. Would you really want to be stronger than your husband? The man God has for you will use his strength to protect you and not disrespect you. So you're going to feel safe around this man. Number 3, a woman should feel nourished and cared for by the man God has for her. Another key role of a Christian husband is to be the provider. And this doesn't mean that it's forbidden for a woman to work and to help provide for the family as well. But this is clear in scripture that it is the man's primary job to make sure his family has the provisions that they need to be healthy. Ephesians 5:28-29 explains, "In the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as Christ does the church." Now, while a man will only be able to offer this level of provision once he actually gets married to this woman, because it's not right for him to be taking care of her to that level if they're not a husband and wife. When you do meet the man God has for you, you should feel that, yes, this man has the ability to take on that role in the future. And to be clear, everything good comes from God, but God will use this man to help produce what he wants to give you. Number 4, a woman should feel pursued and prioritized by the man God has for her. Song of Solomon 1:9-10, "I compare you, my love, to a mare among Pharaoh's chariots. Your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your neck with strings of jewels." So as you read Song of Solomon, it's a constant back and forth between the man and woman. The man is pursuing and prioritizing the woman, and then the woman is responding in a positive way that's very clear, and then invites the man to keep pursuing her more. So if you're wondering if this man is the one God has for you, but this man is not pursuing you and prioritizing you, then that's not a good sign. Now, of course, some guys just take a while to warm up. Maybe their feelings change in the future. But if he doesn't pursue you, if he doesn't prioritize you, and that's just the only sign you have is that he's not doing those things, this is a sign that he's not the one. The Proverbs 31 woman's husband said to her, "Many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all." So this is not a statement saying this woman was literally better than all the other women. Rather, this is a statement by her husband that to him, she was better than every other woman. Likewise, when God reveals the man he has for you, you're going to feel prioritized and pursued by this man. And number 5, you should feel included and needed by the man God has for you. While a husband and wife certainly do have different roles in the relationship, they are a partnership. They are fulfilling roles that complement each other. Therefore, a godly man is not going to be on a solo mission when God is revealing his wife to him and when he pairs that man with that woman. Rather, this man is going to know they're a team now. They are going at this together. As 1 Peter 3:7 says to husbands about their wives, "But she is your equal partner in God's gift of new life. Treat her as you should, so your prayers will not be hindered." Here are 3 biblical things a woman can do when she likes a man. I'm Mark from ApplyGodsWord.com. Until next time, God bless.